Okay, welcome back to my channel. We are about to do the 6th video in my Starfield series, which is going to be a tour of New Atlantis. Right now we are going to Alpha Centauri. Okay, so Alpha Centauri system. Where is it? The planet Jemison. This is where New Atlantis is located. We're just gonna go ahead and set course because we're gonna get a contraband scan in space above the planet. If we're carrying contraband, especially with this ship, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Hopefully I don't have any. Okay, I do not have any contraband. And the only reason I had any question about whether or not I had any is because we've been capturing ships and it could have been something that was on the ship that I did not find. Okay, so we're above planet Jemison. We've cleared our scan. Sometimes when you fast travel, the system takes your power away from your grav drive. I don't understand that. But it's annoying to me, but maybe there's a good reason for it. Now, we are coming into New Atlantis. I hope this puts me down at the spaceport if I go right here. Okay, it did. I was hoping we'd get a landing screen, though, but alright. We have landed at New Atlantis. So this is the landing pad. Okay, and I do have to warn you, my game is glitchy. If your game is working right here where the ship services technician is, there will be a yellow kiosk right here. Mine is probably underground. But the ship services technician, he can fix your ship.
Nothing for us to do. If you're in good flying condition.
But we finished our repairs while we were in orbit. You can view and modify your ships. Right here, dealing with this guy is just like using that shipbuilding station on your outpost. The difference being, he will have some credits.
Sure, have at it.
Probably. Yes, he has 22,000. I believe they usually start out with 72,000. And you can sell them your ships, but they have very limited funds. So unless you've been shopping with him and already spent money there, he does not really have the money to buy your stuff. Right here, this is where my glitch begins. I have a hole in the ground, and I suspect the kiosk that belongs up there with him is down there. I have not dropped through this hole because I'm afraid of like falling through the world. So there's my ship. That's the landing pad. Okay, that's safe. We're coming across here. This is, the spaceport. We've got UC security, UC being United Colonies. You will be scanned. Welcome to New Atlantis. Security checkpoint. You will be scanned. Okay, so we're going to go through security screening. Once you walk across this line, supposedly, I guess all these dots on the ground were being scanned.
No bounty. You're clear.
If you have a bounty, he's going to let you know. But if you came running through here, and you had a bounty, probably you would have every guard in the city coming to kill you now. Right here, as soon as you come in, this is UC Security. You can work for them. They are the security forces of the planet. We have a bunch of citizens roaming around. Right here is a New Atlantis information kiosk. It will tell you a little bit about the different areas of the city, different shops, but that's what I'm here for today. So we're going to take over the job. First of all, we have the viewport. I would use that line from Star Wars. You'll never find a bigger hive of scum and villainy, but the place ain't that bad.
Howdy.
You can find crew here. So an outpost management specialist, they usually wear these gray and white jumpsuits. Outpost security chief. I believe Gideon is actually looking for a job as well. Citizens are just like generic nobodies.
Yes.
Let's see.
What?
Outpost security chief and Simeon or Simon. He's looking for a job as well. Uh, Also, here's those mission boards I talked about in my last video. We have a regular mission board and a bounty clearance board. So these are both Trackers Alliance. Bounty hunting and getting rid of your bounty if you did something bad. We have Nisa, who works at the viewport. It is a bar. They make drinks, and you can recruit crew for your outposts and your ship here. Next up on our stop is Jemison Mercantile. Oh no, the owner, he seems to have an issue with wearing his clothes. At least he is wearing underwear today. But you can talk to Emily here, and I'm going to talk to her right now because
Take a look.
if you recall, I created some stuff. Oh wait, I'm in buy. I need to be in sell. I created those adaptive frames while I was doing the earlier video. That made me too heavy.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
And so there. Now I can go. What? Oh wow. Okay. So that guy is not wearing his clothes either. Apparently, we're gonna have nudist day here in New Atlantis.
Something to report?
I don't know what's up with that, but it is. There is an elevator back here next to Jemison Mercantile, which will take you down to the well. Yes. We don't want to go down to the well right now. That is a whole other district. It is like the slums of New Atlantis, and
It seems like a
yeah,
small decision,
you don't like the slums, but you will probably spend some time down there. Terra Brew. It's basically Starbucks across the entire galaxy. You can buy some expensive coffee. And yeah, I don't drink coffee in this game. Alright. So we have some nice like garden stuff here in the middle. I believe you can get to every sector of the city on foot if you want to navigate the paths. If not, and you want to get there quicker, you use the Nat train. I will warn you, however, in my game, one of these Nat trains is not here. This one is, though. So we're going to use this. We are going to go to the commercial district. So this was the spaceport district. It's really not that far. The train is kind of stupid if you really look at it, but just because of the way the city is laid out. There you go. When we come to the commercial district, I have no train here, so I cannot use it to go to other districts. There is another Terra Brew here. It's literally like Starbucks across from Starbucks. Which maybe that was intended. We have Infinity Limited. I'm not sure what they do. They just tell me I need an appointment if I try to go in there. We have Enhance. We covered Enhance before. You can come in here and turn yourself into whatever you want to be.
How can I help you enhance yourself?
And this was the location I was thinking about bringing you to for that video because it is much quieter. Outland. You can go in here. This is Outland Outfitters. That guy has some basic equipment, mining resources and stuff like that for sale. Plus, you can sell stuff to him. Gal Bank. Of course, it's a bank. And you can talk to the bankers here and potentially do certain things with them. Let's see. We got, another elevator back here at the end of Gal Bank. Actually, no, this is not an elevator. It is a hallway, a service access area. A good way to spend a little bit of time looking around. Oh, I should run back over here because right across from Enhance and the Terra Brew is the UC Distribution Center. This building is one of the main vendors on New Atlantis. So you go in here and you can shop there as well. Every vendor in the city is important because none of the vendors have that much money, and So you will have to go to all of them to sell off all of your stuff that you pick up on your adventures. Not sure what that. Oh wait, that building is. Is that the House of Veyron? Oh, this is not even the front entrance to it. I believe this is the House of Veyron embassy. Um, and yeah, and I think you're supposed to get into it through that access hallway that I just showed you a little bit ago. Is this one of the? Oh, this is the House of Enlightenment, I think, or something like that. No, Sanctum Universum. They are a religious order, and you can go in there and talk to them if you like. Sometimes they have like meetings outside. This is the Free Star Collective Embassy, where the Free Star Collective maintains a security force on New Atlantis, which is run by the United Colonies. Those two factions are, they're kind of at odds with each other, but also in a cooperative relationship. It is one of those, political things. We have the Armistice Archives, which this is from the Colony War. They have information stored in here that is basically classified and protected. Let's see, what is this place?
Just tell me how many zeros.
Aphelion Realty, which they didn't do a very good job of advertising. I think they have a sign out here somewhere. Okay, there it is, right there. Or Aphelion. But you could talk to them about buying a house in town. Although, as I mentioned in an earlier video, if you build your ship with all the amenities you need, you have no need for a house. I believe this is just part of the, what do you call it? The Armistice Archives? Yeah, it's just like another pretty atrium that you can kind of walk around and look at. And of course, that's all water out there, I think. Yeah, and now you can explore Jemison. You're not locked to New Atlantis. You can leave this city, and I'm not even on a path now. I'm literally going through the grassy areas out here, the trees. So yes, you can go out and you can explore Jemison just like any other planet. As you can see from my survey window, I have not gone out there and explored anything. So there are 9 animals, 8 different kinds of plants, 5 resources, and 3 planetary attributes. Plus, of course, there will be whatever facilities you could come across out there in your adventures, which you can loot and bring your stuff back to sell. So you could adventure all over this planet without getting into any storyline stuff for quite a while. Let's see, this is the mansion of the Constellation Group, which you will become, or the lodge of the Constellation Group. You will become exceedingly familiar with them as you play the game. Let's see. Up ahead on my right, and is this path going to get me there? Maybe. We have Reliant Medical, which is, of course, a medical facility. They have, they can heal you, they can sell you medical supplies, and they can give you some work. We have on the left here ET Clothiers. You can go into the door there, or EIT. And of course, they sell clothes. If you're into picking out clothes, Orion Tower is a place like a, we call it like a housing tower. There are 3 or 4 towers over here in the residential district, which is where we're at now. By walking around the city. Let's see, we have advertising here. You have CJ's, which is basically like another Terra Brew. It says he is open 49 hours a day. I don't know how long a day is on this planet, but wow, 49 hours a day. Those are some long shifts. Athena Tower, another residential tower. And I'm assuming that maybe you can build a house or buy a house in every one of these towers at some point. Centurion Arsenal. This is an arms dealer, vendor. You can go inside there and talk to the person. They sell weapons and ammo and will buy weapons and ammo and all kinds of goodies. Yet another residential tower. Chunks. Chunks is kind of like McDonald's, except that everything they sell is a chunk, a little cube. Protein cubes. You might be familiar with the concept from most of your sci-fi things. You either have protein cubes or just protein paste. Chunks is all squares, but I believe they have different flavors. We have the Pioneer Tower. The Pioneer Tower is probably the upscale one because they also have a bar and, well, a restaurant in the back.
I do hope you are enjoying your time.
And, of course, you can buy expensive meals there if you want to. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, the Dawn's Roost. That's the name of the restaurant in Pioneer Tower. Okay. And that brings us back to the Mast Station. Now this is in the residential district, which is why I actually have a train here. And let's go to the Mast Station. I believe that's the only section really left. Yes, the Mast District, which is kind of like I think the central hub of New Atlantis. Okay, so down below, we're in the Mast Station. There are 2 elevators in here. Okay, one over here on the side. This is your Mast Nat Station. That will take you upstairs. You can also run upstairs by using that ramp. And then, of course, over here you have this like cargo elevator. And although I said I was not going to take you to the well, we are going to the well. Nice graffiti on the walls, a junky elevator. We're going down to the well. I might as well give you the full tour. In the well, which you can access, like I said, next to Jemison, and here in the Mast or Nat Station, you have the well, which is at the bottom of the city. You've got this hazy, grungy atmosphere. We have a med bay. They are not Reliant Medical, but they will patch you up if you need them to. There is housing down here. It is very dingy. We're going to go through this corridor here, and we have on our left there Kay's house, which is a restaurant, and I believe they help out the less fortunate. On our right there, we have the Trade Authority. We have Apex Electronics, an electronics store down here. The Trade Authority is an important one. The Trade Authority will buy stolen goods and contraband goods. If you can get your goods to them without getting caught by security, you can sell your stuff to the Trade Authority. And they have the most money of any vendors in the game on a regular basis. That's a security office. We have UC Surplus. UC Surplus sells literally UC Surplus gear. And so you can come in here and talk to that guy back there. He has weapons, ammo, all kinds of stuff. General goods. There is another place here. Is it down? Yes, the House of the Enlightened. I believe that is a religious organization. And they're down here in the well. Let's see, what else do we have? I believe that is it, and we've come out to the other end of the well. This elevator takes us back up top, next to Jemison, in the Spaceport District. But the one last thing we haven't seen is the Waterfall Promenade. And let's see, and I'm supposing that New Atlantis makes their money, or not their money, their power, off of like a waterfall, a hydroelectric dam kind of thing. Let's see what we got up here. So we've got people up here. It's just kind of a what do you call it? Like a picturesque area. Here's the waterfall over here. Yeah, so I'm thinking hydroelectric dam. We got it. There we go. Good view. I'll try not to fall off of here. So probably that's the power generator for the city. Keeping everything clean. And of course you got your just, generally nice. It probably looks even nicer during the day. It is actually nighttime. Chunks vending machines. Chunks are everywhere. Let's see, what else do we have for ads? We have your dreams from stars to stars, Trident Luxury Lines. Yeah, so Trident Luxury Lines, they're like a space cruiser company. I don't know that you can actually get a cruise on Trident Luxury Lines at this time, but maybe that's coming. And there, yeah, so the waterfall like runs through the city, then drains out there, and like I said, I haven't even been outside this city. I have not explored Jemison at all. But that will conclude our tour of New Atlantis here on Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system. And I figure as a last bit, I will just simply take us back to the starport where we came in and remind you of that piece of crap ship we built in an earlier video. I'm going to go ahead and take the jump off of here. It's going to hurt. There we go. I dislocated a limb. That's lovely. We can fix that, though. I have stuff. Let me go with, not ammo, aid. Oh, and I just showed you something bad. Well, since I showed it to you anyway right there, when you steal stuff, it stays in your inventory as a little red, it has that red icon on it. Those are all stolen goods, and if I get picked up by security, everything that has that little red icon will be taken away from me. And, of course, mostly I end up with that stuff when I'm capturing ships, and I take it, before I've actually killed everybody on the ship, so it is stealing. And so, whoa, I almost fell in that hole. Forgot about it. But yeah, there we are. We're back to the starport with this goofy ship that we made that has the docking port over here on the side and the landing pad, or the, what do you call it? Yeah, the whatever. the boarding module back here. And I never changed the name of it, so it is still called a Spacer Hyena, but you can change the name of your ships in that ship building menu, which is something I forgot to cover in that video. But as you can see from the cockpit, we can look out and see the starport. And yeah, that's going to conclude our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tour of New Atlantis. And if there's something you'd like to see me create in a future video, or create a future video about, something that you'd like to see me cover, you have a question, whatever, just leave me a note in the comments. Let me know what that is. I'll think about making you a video. So until next time, take care.